Dear friends, good afternoon. I'm Diane Wang, founder and chairperson of DHgate Group and the Inner Mountain Foundation. Thank you for having me here today. It's always a joy to be back at the Silicon Valley Entrepreneurship Forum and share thoughts on the future global trade and business. We're living in a time of profound global change. The global order we once knew is breaking apart. Decoupling, tariffs, geopolitical tensions, fragmented supply chains. Many are asking, is globalization ending? But I believe the real question is, what's the taking root as the foundation of new globalization? What is the emerging future? After spending the past 20 years building digital platforms for cross-border trade, I can say with confidence, globalization isn't disappearing. The old model may be dying, but something new is emerging. Globalization today is no longer just about cross borders. It's evolving into something deeper, a new globalization. One grounded in local value, built through co-creation, and centered on shared prosperity with communities on the ground. It's a shift from centralized control to grassroots participation, from dominance to collaboration. Today, I want to explore what that means, not just for trade, but for the kind of business we're all being called to build in this new era. And if we look closely, we will see a growing force already reshaping the landscape: community economy. We're entering a new chapter of globalization, no longer dominated solely by corporate giants, but increasingly shaped by grassroots power, fueled by trust, rooted in shared purpose and co-creation. This is a shift from control to connection, from top-down mandates to equal participation, where people truly see each other, spark new ideas, and forge new collaborations. This is not the globalization of the past, built on expansion, control, and dominance. This is the globalization of future, driven by trust, shaped by collaboration and meaningful local contribution. Let me share an example. At the DHgate, my shop, and Inner Mountain, we've built a vibrant community and a place where diverse players from cross-global trade ecosystem come together to create new possibilities. A small factory owners from Yiwu met jewelry influencers from Kenya. They co-created a product line that blended African style with Chinese skill and shared it with the world. A US small business owner connected with a Chinese logistics partners. Through open conversation, they uncover a new, faster shipping method, cutting delivery times by 30% during the holiday season. In Southeast Asia, digital creators are teaming up with Chinese suppliers to launch custom product drops, rapidly testing ideas, building brands, and expanding global reach within days. These people come from different backgrounds and perspectives, but when they meet, something powerful ignites. Ideas spark, bonds strengthen, unexpected connections unfold naturally. It's not just collaboration, it's chemistry. And out of that chemistry, something larger begins to form. The community economy built on shared purpose, mutual support, and authentic human connection. These aren't one-off stories. They're becoming the new norm. This isn't a top-down system. Everyone is a co-creator. And here's the role we play. Our community holds a space for these connections to happen. We bring together people who may never have crossed the paths, help them discover new common ground, and create environments where collaboration feels natural and real. We don't control the outcome. We build the container where new possibilities can unfold. And it works because it's founded on genuine relationships when people feel seen, respected, and invited to contribute. They stay and they grow with the community. Then something remarkable happened. A clear signal that the community economy is working. DHgate's app downloads grow 18 times, and for weeks. We were ranking just behind ChatGPT in the US and among the top apps in 98 countries. To some, it looked like a sudden success, but in truth, it was years of quiet effort, fostering genuine relationship, nurturing connections, finally showing its true impact. We didn't chase trends. We built community. We didn't push for scale. We co-create momentum. This is the new globalization. It thrives on trust. It expands through collaboration. It's powered by community. This new era of globalization calls for a new kind of business, one built on deeper purpose and human connection. For decades, business was built on competition. We were taught that success meant to controlling more and endless accumulating. But that mindset was rooted in fear, falling behind, being replaced, and losing power. In today's world, business is no longer just about speed or scale. It's about people. It's time to pause and reflect on the true purpose behind our business. In recent years, we've been building with purpose, building for good. We prioritize people, valuing their growth, not only in business, but also personally. As ecosystem collaborators, we believe it's our responsibility to contribute to a more sustainable and human-centered future. Through years of community building, we've come to witness the new kind of business logic, one that prioritizes trust over fear, mutual benefit over rivalry, and collaboration over competition. And from this new logic, a different kind of leader is emerging, one grounded in trust, presence, and purpose. We call it inner leadership. This vision led to the founding of the Intermountain Foundation in 2023, a dedicated community focusing on cultivating inner strength for outer success. Through this journey, we've discovered that true transformation always begins within. And inside this community, we've seen inner leadership come alive. People are shifting from command and control to connection and co-creation, from pressure to presence, from competition to collaboration. At Intermountain, we embrace a philosophy we call water culture. In this new globalization landscape, we believe in a way of leading inspired by water itself, not about conquest, but about nourishment. It's soft but strong, steady but never forceful. Like water, we aim to bring life and growth wherever we go. Ensuring of success is shared and contributes to the local communities we grow alongside. Water brings life to everything it touches. It doesn't push or control. It creates space. Its strength lies not in domination, but in quiet resilience. It supports, it adapts, and over time, it transforms from the inside out. That's the essence of water culture. It's about the leading with empathy and presence. It means showing up with calm strength, holding space for others to grow, and trusting that real change happens when people feel safe, seen, and supported. And we have seen this come alive in our members. One woman came from a high-pressure sales environment. She was a top performer, but exhausted every day with numbers. Every interaction felt transactional. During her time with Intermountain, she began to shift. She stopped trying to control every outcome and started listening. She invited her team into the conversation she trusted more. 6 months later, everything had changed. Her team wasn't just hitting their targets, they were thriving. They launched 2 cross-functional initiatives that boosted collaboration across departments. Team members began proposing new ideas, proactively leading to a doubled increase in innovation-related KPIs. Weekly check-ins turned into open forums for co-creation, where everyone had a voice. They weren't just executing tasks, they were building solutions together. What changed wasn't just her leadership style, it was her whole logic of leadership. She stopped leading from fear and started leading from trust. That's what inner leadership looks like. And when one person leads this way, it spreads. Team shift, culture shift, and over time, a new logic emerges. One that places trust, humanity, and co-creation at the heart of business. That's what we are building. So when people ask me, what's next for a global business? I don't point to the latest trend. I point to what we've seen taking shape in real communities, in real relationships. That trust creates momentum. That connection builds resilience. At the DHgate, at my shop, at Intermountain, in every platform and every gathering, we've learned one thing. Real progress comes from reimagining the world as it could be, not through competition, but through collaboration. Not by chasing, but by pacing together. Like water, we nourish, we carry, we carve pathways for growth. And in doing so, we are reshaping what business can be. And that's how a new future begins. Thank you.